Utah's next governor is unfolding amidst this coronavirus outbreak. This week, ABC4 chief political correspondent Glenn Mills is interviewing the candidates, and he joins us now in the studio. Glenn?
Yeah, Rick, these are tough and stressful times we're facing. So all week long, we've been checking in with candidates for governor to get their thoughts on COVID-19 and, more importantly, moving forward. Today, we have Utah County businessman Jeff Birmingham. He joins us just outside the studio. Jeff, glad to have you with us. These are really stressful times. Utahns not knowing what's going to happen next. As a candidate for governor, what's your message to the people of our state?
Yeah, Glenn, thanks. It's great to be with you. We've been through hard times before here in Utah, and certainly the best is yet to come. This is an opportunity for us to do two of the things that we do best here in the state. Number one, we're resilient. We can stand up to hard things. And number two, we take care of each other. We know how to take care of each other. This is a unique opportunity that we each have to watch out for our neighbor. I am optimistic about the future of Utah, but we certainly have some challenging days ahead.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Let's go ahead and get a little bit deeper into that. On a personal note first, the governor just made a big update on COVID-19. I don't know how much of that you heard because I know you were here getting ready for this live shot, but he set out a directive called Stay Safe, Stay at Home, as opposed to an order. Do you like the way of just encouraging and really strongly encouraging Utahns to do the right thing to stay safe here as opposed to ordering that they do so?
Yeah, certainly these are unprecedented times, Glenn. We've never faced a global pandemic like this in our lifetimes, so it's certainly not a time to be pointing fingers. I do think it's a time to be urgent in our reaction. We need to be smart in terms of trying to flatten the curve, for COVID-19. So we need to social distance. We need to remember the small and simple things that we can do to stay safe and health-wise. Also, we need to be urgent around our economy. Obviously, as you know, I'm an entrepreneur, and I worry about small business owners. We are in a good place in our state to help small businesses, to help individuals and families with the economic fallout of this crisis.
Okay, Jeff, get into some specifics there. What do we need to do specifically to get the economy back on track? Because you're right, people are shutting down, people are losing jobs. So what specific would need to be done?
Well, number one, the people of Utah, the entrepreneurs of this state, have created a massive budget surplus. Instead of increasing spending by billions of dollars, we can get some of that surplus back into the hands of small business owners, of individuals and families. We can do that through a tax cut. We could also, for the year 2020, completely eliminate the food tax. People need to eat, people need shelter. That's a specific idea. Obviously, our unemployment insurance program is strong in the state. I think it's the 7th strongest in the country. We should use that. GoEd should only be focused on Utah companies. There is no reason for the Governor's Office of Economic Development to look outside of the state. Let's look to see what we can do for companies inside the state. And then lastly, Glenn, another specific idea since you asked that I have, let's allow companies that have a loss here in the first or second quarter of 2020 be able to apply that loss to revenues in 2019. As you well know, our taxes, the tax day has been pushed to July 15th, and so that would be a smart plan as well, in my opinion.
Okay, we have 30 seconds, hard deadline here. This has really changed the election as well. Are you happy with the move the governor made yesterday to allow you and other candidates to get digital signatures to get on the ballot, or do more accommodations need to be made? 30 seconds.
More accommodations need to be made. We can't get digital signatures, Glenn. They still need to be wet. I mean, this isn't a time for politics as usual. Every institution is changing, canceling, or postponing. I think it's a bad look for the Republican Party. If we don't take actions, elections are important, and this election is a critical one.
Okay, we have to end it on that note. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Rick?
All right.